Welcome back to Trendgruppen Design TV. My name is Stefan Nilsson and I am going to be your host during this fantastic day. We have a full program with interesting people and magnificent design. And first out is my friend Anna Back Jansson. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah. You're representing Dux in this case, the bed maker. And I heard somewhere that like half of the Swedish population is made in Dux beds. Is that true?
I hope so.
I want to talk to you about something that you're launching this week. You're launching a new bed. How often do you launch beds?
We make new beds every third to fifth year. But this time it's the first time ever together with the partners, so we are very excited about this project.
We're going to talk more about this partner, but I think we need to look at the bed first. So let's see if we can see it here. It looks fantastic.
Yes, it is.
You made this together with a partner. Did you make it with?
We made it with Carl Hansen Søn, and they contacted us because they looked in the archives and found this Børge Mogensen design. Which is a bed for the bedroom, and they were very excited and wanted a partner together to take the concept further and to develop the mattress.
So this is the Danish designer Børge Mogensen who made this bed. How can you see it's a Børge Mogensen piece?
You can see it on the clean lines and of course the natural materials as the oiled oak. And of course, for the whole concept, you can sense it in the comfort. Comfort was very important for Børge Mogensen, and of course, the comfort is essential for Dux as well.
You have been working then with Carl Hansen and Sanna. Who called who? I mean, you're basically the same size of brands, basically. I mean, who called who?
They actually called us, of course, because they found this Børge Mogensen piece in the archives. So they called us and wanted to collaborate, and we were very happy to be involved.
I read somewhere that Ilse Crawford said that the new workspace is going to be the bed, because we're taking our laptops from the kitchen and then we're going back to bed under our duvets and then we're working for it. Do you like that idea, to work in bed?
I like the idea to be in bed and to sleep in the bed, but I also think that it's important to have a whole night's sleep, but then in the morning to get up and to be active and to start working or exercising and whatever you do, and then at night to go to sleep again. So I think it's important to have the cycle.
Well, thanks for stopping by, Anna, and I hope to see you after the design weekend when we all can meet and hug again. And I wish you a good stay here in Stockholm.
Thank you so much. Very nice seeing you too.
We're continuing our talk about this new iconic piece on the market. With us on phone we have Knud Erik Hansen from Carl Hansen Søn. What makes this bed so special?
Well, I think it is reaching a new era in beds. You have had these previously, you have had these bulk beds made with fabric around and very clumsy to look at. What we are making now is wooden beds, beds made of wood where you can see the wood, very flush and beautiful manufactured, and it in oak and with a very high degree of finish and good handwork. And from the mattress point of view, we have a specially made mattress for the bed, and Dux and Carl Hansen have worked very well together here through the last year to make this Børge Mogensen bed to something very, very unique.
I think it looks beautiful and very Scandinavian.
Yes.
Thanks for participating, Knud Erik. And now we're going to talk to the CEO of Dux, Henrik Ljung. Thank you for taking time to talk to us.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.
Hi, Henrik. How are you?
Great. Thank you. Great to be here.
I want to talk to you about this new fantastic bed you're launching. How would you describe the look and functionality of this bed?
I would say the look and functionality of the bed is unparalleled. It's a great, simple, sleek design, beautiful details in the corner, And functionality-wise, well, it's a Dux mattress on it, so that will work to perfection, if you ask me.
That's good. That's great. Now, what can you tell us about the craft behind the mattress?
Well, the mattress itself is, it's Dux springs inside, so that basically does the trick when it comes to comfort and longevity, which is definitely the most important part of our mattress, but also looks-wise. We did an effort to make sure that the design of the mattress would match this nice piece of furniture.
I look forward to see this on the market, and I hope to see you soon live again, Henrik.
Likewise. Thank you so much.
And we're continuing our talks. This time we're going to talk to Gaggenau, founded already in 1683. This year they're launching something completely new, a cooling system with wood inside. So now we have the opportunity to talk to someone over the phone. I'm here with Alexander Stuhler from Gaggenau. Hi, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. Thank you for reaching out to me.
Yeah, what's your role at Gaggenau? What do you do?
As you said, I'm a designer from Gaggenau, and I'm responsible for different appliances, for ovens and also for fridges. And this is what we talk about today, I guess.
Yeah, I want to know everything about the new, is it called Vario 200?
That's true, very true.
Okay. What is the Vario 200?
The Vario 200 is a series of cooling appliances, which contains, of course, fridges and a freezer. And you're able to have different configurations and setups within these appliances. So there's different types of appliances within these this series.
All right. So let's talk about, I'm working with trends, so of course I'm very interested in the changes. Can we start by talking about the colors? When I saw the pictures of this fridge and the freezer, I noticed that we're going from the bluer light to something warmer. Is that true?
Yeah, that's also true. So what we did with these appliances is that they are designed to fit in an inviting kitchen environment. So an environment where it is not only about the technology behind the appliance, it's about creating a subtle elegance and approachable interior too. So for instance, like for longevity and robustness reasons, we used a certain amount of metal parts in the fridge and the freezer. And the surface is treated in a way that it appear in a warm tone. So combined with what you said, with a warm temperature lighting, it creates certain elegant and inviting appearance.
Is there a specific reason why you want to go for warmer tones?
Yeah, as I said, like the kitchen itself, like it is, it is an inviting place within your house or your apartment or wherever you live, and the trend exists and remains that we have open kitchens more and more, and so why shouldn't follow these appliances a certain warmth and an inviting environment as the rest of your apartment does, and so we just continue with this. And use these kind of materials and these kind of lighting for cooling appliances, which from our perspective makes completely sense. And if you stand in front of the appliances and open up, you will probably understand the reason.
It looks very elegant, I must say. I mean, you also have that wine rack. Is that in every cooler?
Yeah, it is in all fridge appliances. So not in the freezer, but in the fridges. And it's a kind of cool accessory, so you can even buy more of them. Like it comes with two, and then you can add some, because it's a maple wood part, and you can add them up. So it's kind of it adds some creativity to the appliance as well, and some flexibility, and it also underlines this approach of a more inviting atmosphere to the interior through the wooden part.
Well, thanks for stopping by and talk to us here during Stockholm Design Week. I hope that next year we're not here over the phone, but you're here in real life where we can meet and maybe not cook necessarily, but eat something anyway.
I would definitely love that.
Okay.
And thanks for inviting me.
And we're continuing this day with some more interesting news. I'm glad to have Helene from Ogeborg here with me today. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
So I want to talk to you about carpets and rugs, obviously, because that's what you do.
Yes.
You have been working with the Swedish design studio Note Design for quite some time. How did that start?
They actually contacted us and asked if we could work together because they love the way we work with carpets and we actually love the way they work with colors. So it's a very good combination to work together. And we have done it for many years now. And it's all the time it's getting better and better.
And you have some new carpets coming up together with them later on, right?
Yeah, we have.
Yeah.
So that's very exciting. But for now they are helping us in other ways in our showroom actually. But it's getting so nice with these new carpets that they are creating for us. So
and they're also updating some carpets they launched earlier. So there's an update now for this year?
Yeah, we have one here actually on the floor. And it's very nice with these warm colors, I think. It's a very popular color right now coming up and might be shown in our showroom too.
We're going to talk about the showroom with Sanna quite soon. So
I know.
We're saving that. What can we bring into 2021 now when it comes to carpets? Are there any new materials or sizes? Or?
I think it's big sizes still because people want to have all the furniture on the carpet and that's more elegant actually. But also different combinations with wool together with some tencel for instance and different pile heights and so on. It's nice to see, it's very creative.
Very creative.
Yeah.
Are you using carpets on your wall at home?
Not yet, but I will.
You will?
Yeah, it could be very nice actually.
They're all a piece of art, even if it's on the floor or it's on the walls. Well, I think we're going to take in Sanna and we're going to talk about the new launch with the new carpet and the new showroom. So I say thank you for stopping by, Helene, and I see you around in next Stockholm Design Week, perhaps.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you.
And now we have one of the most renowned Swedish design studios here. We have Sanna from Note Design. Welcome.
Thank you. Nice words.
Well, happy Design Week.
Happy Design Week.
You're here to talk about your collaboration with Ogeborg. And you have designed this carpet and done an update. What's this, if we start here?
Yeah, so let me explain why. We are doing a carpet collection, a new one this year, but it's late. Because of many reasons, but mostly I would say blame Corona. And so for our little date here today, we thought it would be nice to show you the carpet that we did last year, but in the color scale that we are working with in the showroom and with the new carpet collection that we're doing for them now.
But you hinted about a new carpet collection.
Yeah, there's a new one.
Why isn't it here?
No,
and what is it?
I know. Well, we always work like in parallel tracks with Ogeborg, and that's kind of what makes it so nice. We've been working together for so many years. And we've always worked both spatially, like in the furniture fair, we've done their stands every year for many years. And also every year for the stand, we do a new carpet collection, and we wanted to continue it this year. So we started thinking about what we ourselves appreciate with a good carpet or a good rug. What we can easily use in our projects and even, think about my own home and so. We wanted to be a base for the furniture that should stand on it, or also even as a frame like for the room and for the furniture. So it's this base. It's almost cardboard brown. Both the carpets. It's two carpets, but they will have like almost a secret pattern in them. So we've used very basic patterns, like a little dotted pattern and a striped pattern. But the patterns will appear only when you move the carpet around. Kind of, it will appear because it's almost like this. It's going to be very high in density, and when you move it, the pattern will appear or disappear. So kind of a secret carpet.
Interesting, very secret. So tell me, what are you doing with the showroom?
Well, we thought we took the opportunity kind of to let the expressions that we have worked with for many years, as you said, with Ogeborg, to let the expressions step into their own showroom. So we've been thinking about it as a workshop space, because that's really what it is. You come there and maybe you bring your own project that you have in mind into their showroom, and you come there to look at materials and carpets and rugs. So we've started with thinking about like a cardboard base, like a brown beige fog kind of that you step into, like a nothingness. And so you should feel free when you come there to have your own thoughts of your own project in mind. And then we've made like big tables and big hangers, like the one behind you, exactly.
Yeah.
Almost from an old carpentry or something. They should be rustic and rough and stand the test of time and so. And you should feel free to just put out all your material samples and work freely in that space.
Thank you for stopping by, Sanna.
Thank you for having me.
Enjoy the snowy weather in Stockholm.
I will. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Our next guest here in the studio is architect Sandell. Welcome. We have some guests here where we talk about sort of like the scope of what's happening now, especially with the pandemic and everything.
Yep.
So how was 2020 and what have we learned?
2020 for me was quite okay, actually. We, in the beginning of the pandemic, we were kind of worried about what to do now, and we thought that every commission was going away, but slowly, all the builders came back because they realized that they were selling apartments and they were selling houses, and the demand for schools, infrastructure was still there. So 2020 for me was not a bad year, to admit. Right, quite the opposite.
Yeah, you landed with your feet down.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We did. Yeah.
So there are lots of talks about our new behavior because of the pandemic. And one of those things that we're talking about is that people are leaving the cities, the urban expats or whatever you want to call it. So what's your thoughts on this?
Well, it's not only a trend, it's actually happening. Because from the third year in a row now, the population of Stockholm has decreased. And I know by research that has been done and that the 25% of all the Swedish citizens, all of them, are dreaming of moving to the country, which is totally new, because before it was like 10%. So now it's 25%. And that is happening due to the fact that the pandemic. And I know also that 88% of all the young people are from 18 to 35. They don't want to move to Stockholm or to live in Stockholm. They want to live in a mid-sized city or in a town. So that's something new happening. It's a green wave 2.0.
Yeah.
Something new is happening, and we are in a crossroad now. So in the future, you will say that 2020 was the year that things were changing. So the last century, in the beginning of the 1900s, the small city and town was important in Sweden. Enköping, all those cities, they were important, but they have kind of disappeared, but now they are booming again.
Do you think that architecture will change because of the pandemic?
Maybe not out of the pandemic, but yeah. Okay, I will rephrase myself. It will change, because what's now happening is that the apartments are now getting bigger again, because all the small apartments, one room flat or 2 room, people have realized that it's quite nice to be at home. It's quite nice to work from home. But if you want to do that, you need some more space. And now we are working on with with new commissions we are doing, the apartments are getting bigger, which is quite interesting, and that is more space for architecture as well. So that is happening for sure, and also the trend of sustainability. We are talking about bricks, and also, of course, which is very trendy at the moment, buildings totally made out of wood. So we're doing a lot of those buildings now that are totally made out of wood. Also the shafts for the elevators are done in wood, which is totally new. So that is also in the crossroad now.
So a lot of these changes we're talking about now, you talked about it from a Swedish perspective. Do you also see that internationally?
It's happening. Actually, I know for sure it's happening more in Europe. It's happening in Germany, Austria, Holland, and Denmark, and Norway and Finland. I know for sure. So it's not only Sweden. It's kind of I think can say it's a global phenomenon at the moment, actually, at least in Europe.
Well, I'm going to round off by saying thank you, Thomas.
Thank you.
Thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you soon here in the Stockholm area.
You will. Okay.
Bye.
See you soon. Bye-bye.
Have you missed an episode or want to rewatch one? Don't forget, you can always go to trendgruppendesignTV.com and find all the shows that we've made there. Also on the same site, you'll find high-resolution images, press releases, and all the necessary information you'll need to make your Stockholm Design Week successful.